Yeah, hi friends. So continuing with our previous series, SAP as a career, I had few questions from my listeners that what is like whether SAP ABAP has a future going forward. Is this the right time to learn SAP ABAP? There are so many marketing, sorry, so many coding skills in the market these days. So you could become a front-end developer, say for Angular. Or you could learn React. Okay, why SAP ABAP now? And some of you have asked me question that even SAP is moving towards it's moving towards Java and using SAP UI5, using SAP frontend. So isn't that a better career option than becoming an SAP ABAP developer? Okay, so here's my answer to this. I think this is excellent time to learn SAP ABAP. Uh, Almost everything that's built using SAP NetWeaver stack, okay, is done using ABAP development. Um, so the whole SAP backend system has traditionally been based on SAP ABAP, and even as we speak, the SAP web front end part. If we talk about SAP Business Technology platform, or if we talk about you know a certain variant of front end Fury, uh, that now also comes with ability to do the coding and do annotations using ABAP. So you can directly build the front end, the web front end, using SAP ABAP. And the business technology platform has an ABAP stack as well. So, so you can practically do the full stack development just with knowledge of ABAP and without without having any knowledge of Java or JavaScript or any other language for that matter. Uh, yeah, and SAP ABAP will continue to be relevant because uh, S4 HANA has S4 HANA, the backend ERP system, is again NetWeaver based, which is based on ABAP, and everything that is there in S4 HANA system is based on ABAP development. And then, whether we talk about S4 HANA, which is the latest backend ERP within SAP, or we talk about the older backend ERP, which is ECC, or which used to be R3 earlier, uh, they still continue to be on ABAP, and there's a uh, unending demand for ABAP developers. Um, and the ABAP development will continue to be a skill set that would have good demand. And this is a unique skill set uh, for uh, which offers a good career path or a career choice for computer science graduate. And if you've done any software development in past, even in that case, it's a good choice. If you're a fresher, just out of engineering college or just out of doing your BCA or MCA degree, this is a good career path for you as well. And for a well-rounded ABAP professional, uh, you need somewhere around 3 to 4 months of study uh, and practice, and post which you can begin working as a, say, a junior ABAP developer. And so while working as a junior ABAP developer, what you would be doing is you may be asked out to build, say, custom reports, or there could be a, a process flow within SAP, which the SAP team, they, based on feedback from the users or customer, they may want that to be modified. Uh, so let's take an example. Let's take an example of supply chain process. So within supply chain process, you have certain processes, process streams related to, say, sales and distribution, uh, and it's also called order to cash flow. So for order to cash flow, there could be a requirement that uh, uh, the standard SAP flow for order to cash. Uh, Customer may want to change the flow to, say, apply a special discount on a particular event or a particular condition, which may not be captured in standard SAP. So an ABAP developer may be tasked upon to work on modifications to standard flow. So he can, uh, like, SAP does not allow you to change the code which SAP has delivered, which is typically called standard coding. Okay, how you change standard coding is you insert your code in certain designated places, okay, within the standard code, which are designated for that purpose, okay, which are called user exits, business add-ins, enhancement points. So which, once you start learning ABAP, you would come to know. But the point was that primarily as a ABAP developer, you would be working on customized reports, customized programs, even customized screen using SAP's front end, which is SAP GUI front end. Okay, which is not exactly a web-based front end. I'll talk about the web-based front end, which is Fiori, later. Okay, then you'll be tasked on to work on modifications to the SAP standard flow. Okay, and then you could be tasked on working on, say, output forms. Like output forms could be like when you take output of, say, invoice or a sales order, or things like that in SAP. The layout is defined using certain frameworks within SAP ABAP called, one of them is Smart Forms, and the older one was SAP Forms. Okay, so this is again one type of development that you would be working on. Okay, and then when we go for the more advanced SAP ABAP developers, they may be tasked upon, uh, tasked to work upon integrations, like integrations between systems. Okay, you could be an interface developer. Okay, you could be using APIs, or you could be developing APIs in SAP itself, using, say, OData services, using ALE docs, which is ALE docs is a EDI based data transmission technology, which helps connect different systems. And OData service is the same. It's a RESTful API interface provided by SAP. So as a developer, you could you could probably build customized OData services, which would publish, say, a URL, and it could listen to, say, any get or post request from external system in a RESTful way. Okay, and then apart from that, I was talking about web front end. So for web front end also we have various technologies. Uh, the recent one is SAP Fury. Okay, SAP Fury was earlier it only had you only had option of doing the coding using Java and JavaScript for SAP Fury. But past few years, SAP has come up with annotation-based ABAP Fury framework also. So now you can do front end using uh, ABAP too. And the older one is ABAP WebDin Pro based web front end. Okay. Then there are certain other systems apart from core ERP. Uh, there's a CRM system, there's a supply chain box, there's a extended warehouse box. Extended warehouse box could also be part of the core ERP, and it could also be a separate. So all of these they use ABAP, and then SAP has come up with their own cloud layer called Business Technology Platform, also formerly known as SAP Cloud Platform, even HANA Platform, like 6 years back. So this particular cloud layer is it's a smart layer in middle which gives you option of collaborative work uh, with your vendors, with various partners, even within the organization with third parties, without exposing your back-end ERP. And it also offers third parties to build platform option to build platform on these cloud, and uh, these platforms could be marketed through SAP Service Marketplace. So what I'm trying to say here is the ABAP related you know work, or a profile of what an ABAP developer can do is growing. Okay, so now even for business technology platform, if you have an ABAP skill, you need slight upgrade to those skills, learn a few more tricks, and a few more, variation related to say annotation, CDS views, and you can do say ABAP RESTful coding in business technology platform. So the avenues are growing for ABAP developer, and to make the final point, if you are choosing careers now and you want to make career in SAP, SAP ABAP continues to be a exciting career option. And you may start learning basic ABAP, and you may start learning say ABAP on HANA. But going forward, even your career, you would have to upgrade your skill set. You may have to upgrade to learn Fury. You may have to upgrade to learn ABAP RESTful programming for business technology platform, which is all part of the game. So, good luck to you. And my advice to all of you is, uh, if see if this field works for you. This is a very exciting field, and this is a one of the best career options, I would say, if you are based out of India.